Hello and welcome to I uh I guess welcome to the BCDE Championships. That's the thing that we're doing. Yeah, this is the semifinals. This is like the little tournament that gets run at the end of every league season. It's not an official part of the league, but for players who finish first in B, C, D, or E tiers. Although I think it's only the top four in E. But in any case, this is the D bracket. So I'm the first seed, and LTaco, who I'm playing against, is the fourth seed, which means that I get to start first in the first game, and that we are playing first to 2.5 wins. I'm actually not sure what happens in the case of a tie, if we go 2-2 and then there's a tie in the fifth game. I wouldn't be surprised if LTaco wins in that situation, but I don't remember seeing that in the rules. Anyway, what are we doing on this board? We aren't trashing. That much seems clear. And we aren't drawing cards. So, okay. After playing a liaison, you may spend 3 favors to have... Okay, and the only way to get favors is to gain sycophants, so that's not really great. The only attack is Skirmisher, which means that Skirmisher isn't super great. Boy, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Do we want a Squire? Do we want a Sycophant? I mean, I guess we could take 1 Sycophant and we could give out 1 Curse. That's something, I suppose. We open with Skirmisher? Do we open a Traveling Fair something? We are going to want a silver for merchants, I guess. We can get those off of Squire, so maybe we do open Squire. We could just open Skirmisher and plan to just buy Skirmisher if we hit 5 again. Like, it's not ridiculous, given how weak this board is. I guess that's what I'm going to do. It's really uninspiring. Okay. Sycophant or Squire? Or I guess nothing. I think I will take the Sycophant. Just to give out the 1 curse. I mean, it's not like a terrible card in the deck. We hit Skirmisher. If we find Skirmisher into Sycophant, we are guaranteed to hit 5 again, I believe. Assuming we don't get skirmished first. Anyway, I guess I'll take a silver now. I could take Tide Pools, just figuring that, like, although if we take Tide Pools and then like get hit by the Skirmisher going into the next turn, that would be really brutal. But like being spiky on this board might not be too bad. I don't know, the discard attack makes me weary though. I think I'll just take a silver. We're going to be able to get a decent Fairgrounds thing? Probably not. I mean, we can probably get it to be worth 4, but... Hopefully this means that, yes, that they don't hit 5. Does mean that. Perfect. Player 1 advantage. I mean, I guess I can play this. I don't think it really matters. Just keep militiaing until they're all gone, I guess. Oh, we can't do it this turn. Does taking Merchant really make sense when we only have 1 silver in the deck? I don't think it does. Or did I get a second silver? I don't think I did. You get a second silver? You did. Okay. That's right, because I attacked you. Yeah, let's get another silver. Uh-oh. We've lost tempo. Skirmisher tempo. No! No! Alright, maybe I'll take a merchant now. You take artisan? Here? You don't take barracks, that seems clear. You take artisan. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, I think. Alright, we can traveling fair our skirmisher. And we're very likely to hit 5 despite getting attacked here. Get the last one of these. Much excite. And now maybe we want an artisan of our own. I mean, it will be good for gaining duchies, a little bit for like redistributing one's hand. We can't be hand size attacked anymore, so now Tide Pool starts to look more reasonable. So that's something to keep in mind. I wonder what the actual skirmisher split is. I would assume that I won it. But, I mean, I don't think that matters very much. Okay, so we could take Artisan here. We could also... top deck of Tide Pools. I think I will take the Artisan. LTaco charm. Sure. So, just province here. We should probably just province here. We are about to trigger a shuffle, which does make it a little less appealing. But what else would we do? Traveling fair. Yeah. I guess I should start thinking about Fairgrounds a bit. I think maybe I take Harbinger here instead of Merchant. Wow, that's something. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Harbinger just for Fairgrounds. Certainly found some skirmishers. And I don't quite have enough money for traveling fair to do anything of use. So I guess I'm just going to buy a province. Okay, so I'd certainly take a charm. I mean, it's another unique, which is nice, I guess. I don't think I want to buy a duchy at this point. The question is, like, we could top deck the silver and then figure. Well, I guess I only have the one merchant. I can't top deck silver and top deck a merchant. Guess I could also top deck a tide pools. Also buy up tide pools and top deck something else. Maybe I top deck a charm. I had tide pools. Sure. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 uniques right now. Oh wait, 11, 12. We have estates and we have a curse. So actually we could get to 6-point Fairgrounds. Fairgrounds would be 13. Fishing Village, Squire, Fishing Village, Duchy, Gold, Duchy. Like, actually, yeah, that's going to be pretty reasonable. Huh. Yeah, I've got 13 uniques already. No, sorry, 12 uniques. If I get a Fairgrounds, I'll have a 13th. Yeah. I think I still want to just go for province. Well, I can. Obviously, it's easier to get Fairgrounds, and they're not going to be worth more than province. I mean, I could have gone like, you know, Fairgrounds and a 3 like fishing village or something, but Fairgrounds will be one of the 3 uniques I need. Duchy probably will, which means that the other one, like, it could well be fishing village, but is fishing village plus Fairgrounds better than the deck? Yeah, I guess probably, but still think I want to take the provinces while I can. My opponent, I assume, will also be able to get to 6-point Fairgrounds, but they are a little bit farther away than I am right now. Okay, I could go ahead and take a Fairgrounds here, or I could take gold. The fact that I can get to Fairground or 6-point Fairgrounds without taking the gold, though, makes me think I should go ahead and take the Fairgrounds. What are we top decking here? Guess we don't need to decide that right this moment. Could be the Artisan, I guess. Or wait, have we seen the Artisan? No, I guess we haven't. Could just be a Skirmisher. Could be the Charm. Could have been the gold. That would have actually been, if I had bought one, actually been pretty solid, but oh well. We can Artisan for Duchy to get that unique, and then all we need is a fishing village or a gold. Or a Squire. This would have been a good turn to have played the Tide Pools with the estate and the province in hand. Oh well. Gains an estate, really? Huh. We drew another province. So maybe we just take Sycophant? That's 3 coins. And then with the Skirmisher, 4, 5, 6. Charm gets us to 5 guaranteed coins. We do... Okay, so we're seeing... all of our estates, all of our provinces? I think so. 17, 18, yeah. So we're not going to draw another green card. Which means... So if we do find our Artisan, I mean, we can always top deck the card that we gain with the Artisan, I guess. So I still think the Sycophant is the way to go. Oh, no, wait. We're not going to draw... Never mind. I'm dumb. We're not going to draw... Yeah, it's if we top deck like a Merchant or a Skirmisher, then we draw past... I don't know if that's good or not. I think I'll just take the Sycophant. Pools and Artisan missing the shuffle, probably not ideal. But we can top deck the Duchy and then discard it. So that's something. Another Artisan. I don't think there's a reason to like top deck one of these cards with the artisan, although the merchant isn't doing anything. But we know we're going to have to discard anyway, so we might as well... Oh. Gross. Well... I mean, we don't need... If we take... Okay, we're going to take Duchy. That much seems clear. We could top deck Copper by Fishing Village. Or we could top deck a green card and buy another Duchy. We need to get the Fishing Village at some point, though, so I think I'm going to top deck that. Of course, this could have been the turn where we buy the Fishing Village. Yeah, maybe that will prove to have been a mistake. Maybe. Well, we can afford another Duchy. Guess that's what we're doing. That's gross. I don't really think buying an estate is a good idea. Buying another Sycophant could be. It's not going to be enough to activate Circle of Witches, of course, but we do have a lot of crud in our deck at this point. So they have... I guess we have the same number of duchies. I thought they had more, but they don't. They do have an extra estate. I have an extra province. I guess they have gotten to Fairgrounds points somehow. They have a gold that I don't have. I have a fishing village that they don't have. Yeah, I guess that would do it. I thought... Oh, yeah, they did take a Harbinger. Okay. Do we want the artisan? Only makes sense. We could also take the tide pools. Really get a lot of cards this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The thing is, if we take the tide pools and we don't hit something, don't either find the charm or hit something good with traveling fair, it kind of doesn't help. But this is also not a great shuffle to trigger, really. It probably is correct to take the artisan. Okay. We are 1 coin short of province, unless we top deck Sycophant or province and take a charm. So Fairgrounds Duchy is worth more. So I think that is better. The question is, should I top deck the Sycophant Well, if I play the sycophant and then take a duchy, I'll have to top deck the duchy. So yeah, I should top deck the sycophant. Yeah, that worked out. I don't understand that move. I guess you could top deck a copper, but isn't province? Oh, I see, I see. I misunderstood what was happening here. Oh, this is not 6 coins. This is 5 coins. Disappointing. I was thinking it was 6 coins. Ugh. Here we... Well... We'd probably buy a state, right? I mean, if we had another sycophant, we could have cursed our opponent. But... even then... the time that it takes for that to come into play be pretty irrelevant. We are sort of close to a pile out, although it's certainly not easy to get to Fairgrounds. Assume this will be the last of the duchies going. And then my opponent has to be concerned that if they can take Duchy Fairgrounds, that I will take the other Fairgrounds. I certainly can't do that, but I don't know that. I mean, I guess it's possible that they would. Well, leaving 2 Fairgrounds is a lot safer than leaving Fairgrounds Duchy. So if they're worried about that, I mean, the odds of me being able to do Fairgrounds Duchy again are not good at all, of course. But I have to think they'll take the Duchy. Well, wonder. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say you don't have enough money to buy like Traveling Fair and play Charm for gain cards so that you can like top deck a Charm or whatever it was that you're trying to do there. Oh my god, are you serious? What? That was so... Oh god. I guess was Tide Pools the card that they top decked? It wasn't even. Aw, come on. That's terrible. That's so, like, when's nobody had hit 12 like in how long? What the heck? That's terrible. I kind of understand it if they top deck Tide Pools, but they didn't. They only had the one Tide Pools. Ugh. All right, so now we've got Sailor and Treasurer as our trashers. I mean, I guess Miser, but no. Transmute, but no. We're obviously trying to do a big bridge troll thing. Minstrels and towns. We don't really have draw. Don't need a ton of draw to get bridge trolls into play, but still. I'm gonna open with a treasurer. I think that's just better than sailor. I will want to pick a sailor up. To trash estates. You can also put bridge trolls into play, which is cool. Wow. Okay. I think. Okay, so here. Here's the question. There's a fair chance that we only hit 4 with the treasure if we trash with it right, which means that what we could do is buy a bridge troll here. Sailor's non-terminal. We could also get a Coven. Coven is likely to be too slow, but maybe not. It's hard to say. Like, I think I'm gonna take the bridge troll. Okay, right. So we didn't even hit 4 unless we take the key. I was kind of afraid of that we'd hit triple estate. I guess it was like 50-50. I think I'd take the keys so that I can get a sailor. Not totally sure about that. All right, this is going to be a minstrel, of course. And this will be another one. That's annoying. That's really nice. All right, we're gonna get another bridge troll into play here. Well, I guess not another, because the other one was already in play. Whatever. That was a really nice turn. The minstrels really cycled through the deck. That's a big advantage that I have right now. They have the extra bridge troll, but I've got that extra cycling with the minstrels. They have trash in estate, but I'm about to. It's like they don't have an estate in hand, or else they would have done that already. Alright, so... This is a bit awkward. You go double minstrel. You go single bridge troll. We have 2 minstrels, we have 2 bridge trolls. We have a treasure. So we technically have enough actions right now. I guess we could go minstrel town. It's not like we're going to have a sailor. Well, I mean, we could conceivably draw the sailor next turn. I guess we're going to have a minstrel down there. Yeah, I think I prefer... Is it double minstrel or minstrel town? Likely are we to care about that payload? Question. I think minstrel. Because if we can manage to line stuff up. With the minstrel, that will be very nice indeed. Okay, so unfortunately, to hit bridge troll, we do need to not trash. Ugh. I think that's worth it. I will definitely trash a copper with Sailor here. We're going to have like 3 bridge trolls in play minimum, so I don't think we need all of these coppers. This game is definitely going to end on a pile out. Probably on estates. Though depending on how much, I mean, it could end up being like towns if we start buying towns to avoid the pile threat on minstrels. Okay, now, well, actually, hold on. So what are we gonna do here? We could just empty the bridge trolls. That's not totally ridiculous. We can do that while trashing. The thing that we can't do while trashing is buy triple bridge troll and another minstrel. Which might actually be better? I mean, it sucks to not trash, but my gosh, that seems really good to have that many bridge trolls. And to have another minstrel to sift through the crap. See whether I regret this. I've got to imagine at this point my opponent has trashed more than I have, though they did buy those 2 silvers. Ooh, it's bold. That is bold. I mean, oh my gosh. So we cannot pile here. I do wonder whether we should buy a duchy. I mean, LTaco certainly isn't going to be able to pile. You know, they don't have nearly as many bridge trolls, and there's no other source of plus buy. So, how many towns can I safely take? I guess that's really what I need to do, right? We could also conceivably take a coven and use that as our source of quote-unquote points. So I know I have at least 6 bridge trolls. I think it's exactly 6. They have 4. They can get up to 5 buys. So I could buy 4 towns. And then what? I mean, nothing is certainly an option, a reasonable option. Buying a duchy now does have some merit. It's probably just better than Coven, really, because it... it's more secure points. Yeah, I think I'll take the duchy. Got the sailor in play, and I don't have anything to trash, which is annoying. We can just pile on towns here if... Actually, I guess we're guaranteed to be able to do that, because LTaco does not have the ability to buy a duchy. Okay, well, that's easier then. All right, well, we got one back. The 5-2 opening was definitely nice there. So we've got Masquerade and Catapult for trashing. The draw is some combination of like Conclave, Herald, Fisherman, Diplomat, and Masquerade. There's no plus buy. There is Rebuild. There's Legionary, and as well as Catapult, but there's also Diplomat, so it's not totally clear if that's that good. Rebuild has to deal with like a combination of hand size attack and potentially junking from Marauder. I would think that doesn't do too well. So what's the open here? I mean, we could skip Catapult and just go for Masquerade. I don't think that's totally ridiculous. If we do that, do we want a silver? Do we want a fisherman? And obviously Masquerade could draw the fisherman dead, but we don't need to buy expensive stuff, so getting more actions in the deck to combine with like heralds and such should be pretty good. So I think Well, there's advance, so Marauder's really bad. Although, I mean, there is no plus buy. Oh, we could... Does Stonemason for Fisherman work? Because that looks really good. I think it does. I don't think you get the second card in your... Wait, what? The Stonemason is in my... Give me a... Overpay when you gain this. Yeah, I guess by that point it's in your discard pile. It didn't used to be, I think. Ugh, fine. Annoying. I mean, it means we can never do it unless we have 7. Stupid. Bah. Like, it didn't show the Stonemason in the discard pile at the point where we were overpaying, right? But I guess... So I haven't even seen what the overpay keyword is, how the overpay keyword is defined. But I think... I think it must be like that, you know, when you buy this and then like later when you gain it. When you buy this, like choose to overpay, and then when you gain this, gain it, do stuff, or I don't know, whatever. It's sad. So I guess the argument for catapult here is that, well, A, nobody has diplomat early, and B, catapult attack can... Wait, why are you also doing this? You wanted to do that? Okay. That... Does that change my evaluation of catapult versus masquerade? They're clearly planning to advance, which I don't think... It's not really that impressive to me. But, like, it means the catapult attack is less relevant, so I think I will. Masquerade. Wow. Okay. We could do a stonemason overpay here for like heralds or diplomats or something. Not trashing feels bad, but huh. We could do diplomat herald, I guess, or maybe we get a conclave. One conclave and then conclave diplomat. What? Are you just like intentionally accumulating the... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Want the estates. Okay. So we probably should take a catapult then. Or well, maybe we should take a marauder. Or legionary. Legionary... We can get golds from commerce. Although not really, because there's no gains, never mind. Let's go with legionary while we've hit 5. I can definitely see this rebuild thing working out. With the triple stone mason into advancing into rebuilds. I guess I'm meant to be passing coppers and then trashing estates. Or something. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Like, you don't want a million estates in your rebuild deck. It takes a while to chew through them. Whoa. Okay, then. I don't think you want that many rebuilds. Go ahead and stonemason a copper here, I think. I mean, I could get another stonemason. I could also get the gold. Feels a little early for that, but maybe not. Maybe not. We do stonemason for overpay. We probably just go double herald. Yeah, let's get... We're so unlikely to line up the attack. Let's... Yeah, I think I actually am meant to pass a state here because it makes it like it still makes their deck slower. What do you even want for 3? I mean, I guess silver. Maybe not silver. I don't know. Maybe just buy like literally anything that you can advance. Although you need silver to be able to do things like buy duchy, so that might still be good. Yeah, you do not have the money to overpay. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. We want to advance. You could argue that. Well, if we take a gold at some point, yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's advance. I was gonna say you could argue that Ruined Village is like a better thing to hit with the Herald, but nah. Because we can stonemason like gold into double duchy or something. We'll need to get a gold first, of course. What do we want? We just take another Herald. Sure. I'm not convinced that given what LTaco is doing that they should have actually gone for Masquerade. Okay. Unfortunately... So should we just go ahead and take the gold here? I think we should. So unfortunately, we don't have anything like Traveling Fair to get like multiple cards with. Wow, that was good for LTaco. And they found the Masquerade again? Jeez. Well, I guess they have two Masquerades. I guess I'm going to buy a province at this point. There are 5 estates in the trash, so they still have one. Okay, I think we're playing Masquerade. Planning to advance Stonemason. Man, they are not missing. They are not missing. Okay. I'm going to lose. You still had 2 rebuilds in hand. Wow. Oh, my. Stonemason. I guess I didn't want to trash the gold this turn anyway. I need to be careful. When I trash the gold, I'm now down to like few enough coppers that if I trash the gold, I can't afford province. So I need to be careful here. We have another one! Come on! What? I mean, I guess you have 5 rebuilds in your deck, but still. Ugh. Jeez. You could have had a hand with just a bunch of green cards. Well, I won't deny that that was probably the better approach. And this sucks, but... This rebuild's boring. I mean, that was definitely a more interesting rebuild board than average, I will say that. Okay, so we got Sentinel and Junk Dealer for trashing. There's not... I guess inheriting Border Guard's pretty good, but not... It's not good enough that we would rather keep our estates around. There's no plus actions, except for, like, Crystal Ball? I think I'm gonna go Sentinel Stockpile. We will... Oh, I guess we can eventually trash the Sentinel with Crystal Ball, if nothing else. So we'll probably want to get one of those. I mean, really, the reason we want Crystal Ball is so we can, like, play barges, if possible. I don't know how practical that will be, but... Get 5. I think that would be Junk Dealer for me. Junk Dealer Border Guard or Junk Dealer Pursue. The thing about Junk Dealer Pursue is you probably don't get to trash an estate then, but... You could do, like, Pursue and Sentinel or Stockpile, but I don't think that's better. Oh, Dr. Overpay, yeah, that's also reasonable. Ooh, womp womp. Nice. I think I'm going to take a Junk Dealer here so that, like, the sad Sentinel stuff doesn't cause too many problems. Like, we're, you know, we have a good card in our starting hand or whatever. Yeah. Here, we'll grab another Stockpile. At some point, we will want to get some... Wow. That did work out pretty well for them. Okay, we can buy inheritance, I guess. I don't know if that's actually... Yeah, I guess it's probably good. Because we can buy an estate with it. It's either that or, like... I don't even know. I don't even know. And maybe we don't may play with Crystal Ball here. Mostly the value of inheritance is that we can just stuff estates into our deck, which isn't that great, but it's something. Alternatively, we could go like Barge Stockpile. I think I'm going to take the inheritance. I'll be able to get... Well... Yeah, Barge Stockpile is probably better. The good news is that when the stockpiles run out, I'm not sure that our opponent's really going to have a deck. I need to be on guard for that risk myself, but... Are they going to just empty the stockpiles? I'm not going to be able to trigger a shuffle here, so I'm not going to see any of my stockpiles, which is pretty awkward. I won't have any plus buy. So how much do we care about getting another stockpile? There's a good chance we won't. Like, if we don't, we either take one now or never, essentially. The alternative is, like, probably pursue Barge and buy Border Guard. Yeah. could also next turn the barge, in which case pursuing it doesn't look as good. Yeah, alright, I'll take a stockpile. We go take one more barge, and then probably do want a crystal ball more than anything else for 5 if we play all 3 of these stockpiles, which I'm not sure that I should if they empty them, but they presumably will. Alternative, play 2 stockpiles, and we go barge, border guard. Kind of awkward either way. And we're not adding payload if we do that. Not that crystal ball is very much payload. Like what we really are going to need is a gold. I mean, we could play 2 stockpiles and buy a gold, of course. A lot of border guards. I mean, the goal here for my opponent may well be to just try to find a pile out on like border guards and estates before they have to transition their deck. Well, there's a silver. I think I'm gonna don't. It would be nice to have some border cards. For sure, it would be nice. I could get 2 of them, but cost of the stockpile, I don't think it's worth it. I didn't get another barge. I forgot. Whoops. I mean, I think I need the gold anyway, but it's a problem. Yeah, the doctor really worked out, despite the sad initial trash. Hard for me to compete with that. Basically just have to hope their transition plan isn't very good. What is that last card? It is just a copper, or is it another stockpile? There's no harm playing the Sentinel and finding out. Okay, so we could go gold border guard here. I think that is the play. Hang on to this stockpile for now. I don't think playing it does too much. Ugh. This is just such a terrible hand. Found almost all of my coppers and none of my gold or my deck control. I would like another barge. So I wonder. I mean, I'm surely just lost here. I don't really know. I don't really know what I could have done differently this game. It's been just felt pretty out of my control. What exactly happened in those early turns? You trash 2 coppers, get a border guard, and you manage to trash 2 estates, which isn't super likely because they're more likely to be in your hand at that point, but it works out. And then you manage to trash 3 coppers, which is just ridiculous. Yeah. Just really hard to compete with. So the question is, do I hang on to stockpiles? And okay, they've exiled all of their stockpiles. 3 golds. I mean, what am I supposed to do against that? I'm gonna take gold border guard. Exile my remaining stockpiles. Take a barge and then get the treasure next turn. I think I'm gonna try to. I have 9. What I want to be able to do is play barge every turn. Right? I want to do that. I need to take a barge either now or next turn. It doesn't matter too much which. I should be able to pick up a gold either turn as well. So yeah. Let's just take the barge here, I guess. Oh no. Don't find the barge. It's gonna be really sad. I mean, I'm just getting destroyed here. Alright, I guess we trash the Sentinel at this point. Take a province, or do I take one more gold? I have 1 stockpile, 2 golds, a fair number of coppers. I think I take the gold. Problem is they have too many border guards. They're never going to dud. And somehow they got the horn. I don't think I had a chance in this game, really. I could take a capital. Can't take province gold. Guess I could take crystal ball, but capital probably does more at this point. And they also got the lantern. Oh my god. Like what am I what could I have possibly done here? It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, guess I take some duchies. Up to 20 coins. Take province duchy. Or do I not touch provinces? Like I could take quad duchy. Or triple duchy and have only one debt. That's probably better. Well, I have to get rid of the stockpile, so my money goes down further. Maybe the capital double duchy gold? I guess. It's a lot of debt, but maybe we do play the stockpile then. I mean, we might need to buy, is the thing. Oh, this is so bad. And probably doesn't matter. I'll probably just double province again. How many times do I need them to whiff? A lot. That's how many. And they found the barge. I don't see why this would be a hard choice. Even if you get by nothing this turn, you just play duration barge, and then you know you're going to have a good turn next turn. Seems good enough. Maybe I was meant to take another capital rather than a gold. I probably was. Yeah. I totally was. I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, I guess because I'm not anticipating being able to like win this turn or something. Reason. Just buy a border guard or pursue or something. I mean, I guess you could buy an estate, but I don't think you need to. Now the question is, I mean, we totally need another turn, right? Like, if we take all of that stuff into hand, that includes a duchy, gold, no, and a junk dealer. Yeah, I mean, there's not. I'm not winning this turn, that's for sure. Could take another capital. Just offsets the debt that we would have, though. Right? I think it doesn't help. And maybe it helps. It's more density of good stuff rather than bad stuff or something. Well, they surely are double provincing here. No? Amazing. I mean, I still surely lose to province duchy. Like, how many points is this? 15 gets me to 33, and then I need like 1,000,000 estates. Yeah, that's not happening. Presumably. I mean, I'll still, I guess. But I don't know. All right. Yeah, I just had no shot in that game. There's nothing I could do. The one that I wish I had back is game one. That one, I feel like I was favored to win, and I don't know, just got unlucky in the end game. I don't think, like, I don't know what the odds of them hitting 12 or 14. Did they hit 12? I don't know. I think they hit 12 with a charm as opposed to 14 with traveling fair. But I think the odds of that could not have been very high. Like, nobody had hit that much money in a long time, maybe ever, maybe in the entire game. So that was just really sad because I was ahead basically the entire game. I mean, maybe taking those couple of goals that they did instead of Fairgrounds was better, but I'm pretty dubious about that because they had to line them up like that for that to pay off. I just don't think the odds were very high. So yeah, that was the one that got away for sure. The rebuild one, I think, I got outplayed. The rebuild strategy was better. To my disappointment, but And then, yeah, this game, there was nothing I could do, I don't think. The opening that they got over the first, like, 4 or 5 turns was just too strong. And I was, they got more stockpiles, and they got, what I want to say, they got thinner. Yeah, it was just there wasn't really any good catch-up mechanism for me. So I was just too far behind. 7 border guards. I mean, they didn't have 7 border guards when they transitioned to green, but they had at least 4. It was kind of crazy. Like, they kept being able to just, like, add border guards where I was not able to do that. Yeah, I even had to take a stockpile when I wasn't getting any stockpiles out of exile, just because they would have been able to empty them. So, like, the value I got out of the stockpiles is lower too, because I didn't get to play them as many times as even like a 6-4 split would suggest. So yeah, altogether just a dismal game for me. No real chance. Anyway, so, well, that will end my run, if you can call it that, in this little mini tournament. Pretty unfortunate. I would have liked to have a better showing, but that's how it goes sometimes. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will be back with more League in a couple weeks, as well as the Seaside 2nd Edition Mixed Tournament. So, till then.